Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made a Nigerian traditional wedding cake and its ornaments. If you're a Nigerian or an African, you know that this is an important part of our culture. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. So let's dive into it. To make the traditional beads, I added a little bit of red and orange to the white fondant to achieve a coral color. So I started to roll this out like a sausage till it got to the desired size that I wanted it to be. So I didn't want it too thin or too thick. And then I'm going to cut this out into small rectangular sizes. After cutting this out, I'm going to use my fingers to push in the edges and leave it to dry for a few hours. So you don't want this to totally dry up, but then you don't want it to be too soft. So let's say an hour to 2 hours max. And so now I'm going to make the white beads, and to give it texture I'm going to rub it against the rough edge of a grater and leave it to dry for a few hours. So like I said, an hour to 2 hours maximum. And this is what it looks like after I've prepped everything. Now to my kola nuts. I used light brown fondant and molded it into the shape of a kola nut. I used a skewer to make the line at the edge of the kola nut and also at the top and at the bottom. For the garden eggs, I used lemon yellow fondant, molded it into the shape of a garden egg, and then used a green fondant and a star cutter for the crown. So I cut that out and then just attached it to the top. Just follow the process in the video and I'm sure you get the hang of it. It's really easy and fast to do. I did a very simple traditional cake. I didn't put a lot of ornaments. This is something you can do in a few hours, but it's better to do this a day before so that all your ornaments are dried before you attach them to your cake. To join the beads, I used needle and thread. Make sure you double your thread before putting it in the needle. Tie a knot at the end of the thread, and just like I'm doing in the video, you keep adding the beads until you get your desired length. You can make this as long as you want. I mixed the coral and white beads. You can get creative with this part. You can put one coral bead, 2 white beads, anyhow you want it. To join the edges, I passed the needles through the first bead and tied a knot to keep the beads secure, just like I'm doing in the video. If you don't do this, your beads will probably scatter, and then that's just you starting from the beginning. After passing the needle, you tie a knot to keep the beads secure, and then you cut the excess thread. Repeat the process for the hand beads, and there you have it. Now to the cake. I was going for a wood effect. I already used the wood effect impression mat on the fondant before covering the cake, and then I mixed brown color with water and I painted with a flat brush using left and right strokes. You can also mix your brown color with edible spirits, and then you just paint this and you leave it to dry. Again, if you haven't followed or subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get and to watch more interesting tutorial videos like this. Also drop a comment to tell us if you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything. So I've painted all through, and then I'm ready to start putting my ornaments. I forgot to record the process of the calabash and the accents on the box, but I'll do another video to show how I did that. For the accents on the box, I cut long thin strips of white fondant and attached them to the edges. I molded the handle and glued it to the box. Then I arranged the beads, the garden egg, and the kola nuts. I painted the calabash, the edges, and the white beads gold because gold makes everything pop. And there you have it. Your traditional cake is ready, and I'm sure the couple is going to love this. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop your comments, like this video. See you in the next video. Bye.